I am Jeffrey St. Rose. Welcome to Enter the Poetic, a contemplative space for illumination. Episode 13, Cry the Sky. The poems featured in this episode align with the astrology sign Aquarius. The 5 poems featured in this episode are All My Skies at Once, Cry the Sky, All Roads Are Part, Efforts of Transcendence, Efforts of Transcendence II. For this year's podcast, I am letting the poems speak for themselves without my commentary. This will open space for personal interpretations and also allow me extra time to work on other projects, such as my novel, music, and videos. I may, from time to time, highlight certain themes or provide short interpretations, but by now, most listeners are familiar with my themes and should be able to access my work without any guidance. I am also working to self-publish my poetry books in an effort to make my writing available in an additional form. Thank you so much for your understanding. All my skies at once. A scattershine white from the star circles of lakes rounds everything into brightness. Images shivering in the waterlight shimmer against the impossibility of bliss. Dissolve the constellations and shape different faces for these strange escapades. Breath is only what we still believe of the body. There is no safe way to change. Make from amazement all the realities not yet freed by our being. We must unfold each other with our own holiness. There is no other way to be beautiful. Enthrone me with invisible force as I go, the soul as it exits earth between groves of oak and orange, or 1,000 volts from a flock of gulls as they glow over the glossy ocean. If I could unfasten gravity from these catching hands, I would open all my skies at once. Cry the sky. To step into the terror and survive, the land around the dying must be touched twice. Once with the young yew branch, and once with the blade of jade that has saved all our dreaming and cut illusion from the moon. These are the 2 tools for fulfilling the flesh of memory. When the angel dies in front of us, we cannot escape the breaking. This is what is meant by salvation. The air is heavy with prayers. From the heart's cage, bats came, marking with darkness the kingdom of ribs. Prophets overturn the prophecies. Not everything shall come to pass as it was written. This is a poem in the book of undoing, from the pages of a destroyed day. It's the struggle that creates the strength. With eyes that don't always know why, cry the sky. All roads are part. The steps come to midnight and end. These unfolded moments starlight the rising. Fortunes and tombs under the feet. What we feel is a bridge. All our walking is between. The green of us that remains is never the same. This is why the swans answer their shadows with flight. We roam to realize the taste of fire from saving all the ways inside ourselves. Seeking a radiance I couldn't see, I gave my best world to the dream. How we cross remembers what we find. All roads are part of paradise. Efforts of transcendence. Lightning has cut a path in the heavens for us to tread. The rainbow goes through the bone. I brought my bowl to be turned by the sun into gold. In the smallest water, the infinite's open. We are more translucent than the histories show. Be naked among stars. At midnight, the youthing starts. Become the movement, become the becoming. We luminesce when we breathe. Efforts of Transcendence II. I have touched the earth until it was only a thought. The body is shaped by language and so many complex shades of saying the same way in and out of the day. Waking is witnessed in waves, with the sea redreaming us for silver epiphanies. Twisting in the white cocoon, the moon gains its face. We are released by what made us. Sunlight hooks itself around the book. Suddenly, with the first look, all the world is speaking. Thank you for listening. Be your most authentic and inventive self.